Of Kentucky just to our right. We welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitor's sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. On the other side, Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their seventh-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And a catch right side by Evans. They juked him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The numbers for him from a week ago. 13 carries, 97 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Brady. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Dillon is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 46-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. incomplete. It's Henry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Home in here, Caldwell. Down the sideline he goes. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Play action. It's Palmer. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 18. at the 42-yard line.
Here's Palmer to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Brings up third and 13.
Now Palmer. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Palmer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Here we go, at the 14.
Palmer now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Palmer. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Bengals defense. And they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the number 1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And look at this. It's a fake. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Palmer will throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Play action. Now Palmer. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They go play action now. Palmer. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England trying to get a place on offense.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they're going to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They got 29 yards that time. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Patriot first down.
To throw, it's Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
To number 84.
A great play there. 27 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. He had the touchdown pass on that previous drive, number 25 for him on the year. And he'll look to keep it rolling, 1st down. Looking to put a drive together. There you go, play action with Palmer. Open man, that's Henry. Down to the 10. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Brady now to throw. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Again, it's Brady. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Palmer. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now Palmer to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. We'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They give up the middle to Johnson. Wiggles free. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Now Palmer. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. That's caught by Jackson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. From the gun, it's Dillon. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Dillon again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Bengals are going to get the football back. They begin the drive with Johnson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 35.
You know, I have to be really happy after that play. The offensive line, to be able to create space in that situation when everything's jammed in and everyone knows you're going to run it, that's a big take.
Because you're probably just thinking, hey, let's get to the 4 or 5 and get some breathing room, right?
That's all you're asking for. That's all your punter's asking for. Instead, he's not necessary now.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Palmer. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Palmer. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Palmer. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Brown with his stick skills. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England's offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not.
And that's caught inside the 30. Big play there for New England. 53 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now is Brady. Got him in. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. No goal line set. Look at this. They're coming out 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Now Brady. This is caught. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, they're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's Palmer to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the...
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Palmer now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Palmer will throw.
And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Palmer. He completes it to Henry. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Palmer.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To throw is Brady. This will be caught by Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Bills wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Bills are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And here's the Chiefs running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the Packers quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. There you go, play action with Palmer. There's that man again, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They'll hand it off now, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Palmer. They'll check this down to Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing is Palmer. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. It's the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now it's Palmer. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Palmer. And it's caught. They do get 8 out of the Touch and catch, however, it's 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They run. It's Johnson. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down. And the Patriots get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down out past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to her. 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They run again with Dillon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
Again, it's Dillon. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Now a first carry here for their running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 18. Big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Dillon up the middle. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Running left is Dillon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
1st down, New England.
A give for Dillon running right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Brady going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Brady. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A chance for us to get a glance at this Patriots defense. And an important stop in a tight game there last time.
Always important to stop them. We know that. But as you noted, in a tight game, so much more critical to get it done, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll be trying to do that once more here. We'll see who wins the battle. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Palmer to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Play action. Now Palmer. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, Palmer. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. To throw is Palmer. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Palmer to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Palmer. And he's got it. Touchdown Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down, Patriots.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Brady now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The CD in this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken a 4th quarter lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, it's Palmer. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go, set.
Here's Palmer to throw.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Third down and 8 yards.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is third and 8. He gets it left side to Johnson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just don't have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't think there will be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
At the 43-yard line.
Back to Dillon on first down.
And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49.
168 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw near to a 1,500-yard campaign. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 3.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And with that last run, he's going to move past the 1,500-yard mark in rushing for the year as he continues his climb up the single-season rushing charts. On second down, they'll run 3-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a handoff to Dillon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, a nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold them up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Now the try here for the point after.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Palmer now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! A big play there. 65 yards. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Dillon. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down. Here we go. 60 Bison.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Patriots, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.